Hollywood DaFeetLee, man, getting access to these cool shirts. They're calling him K-pop DaFeetLee because he got that new haircut.
Checking his hair.
Looking like a KOF character, man. Look at that.
Shan used to do that too. Remember when Shan had like the Iori haircut or whatever?
Waving to his fans, his many fans.
All right, we're about to start momentarily, guys. Sanford Kelly up against DaFeetLee. Losers bracket. Loser will get fifth. Only 5 players remain at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6 players, excuse me, remain.
No, Sanford definitely wants to get his revenge for the last time they faced each other. Interesting, just like I thought. You know, he went back to Laura.
Yep.
Probably saw the way Sanford leveled up in the Ken mirror.
Yep.
And saw that, you know, he might not be as familiar with Laura. So let's see how this goes.
Round 1.
Round number 1.
Fight.
The Brazil stage. Look at the dancers in the background.
Oh, pick the mic up a little bit. There you go. Perfect. It's directional, so what'll happen is if you're not facing it straight, then it gets quiet.
Yo, have you ever noticed that girl with the green shirt in the background? She gets so hyped, yo, when stuff is going on.
I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, I feel like they do different stuff when you start comboing people.
Yeah.
So she's the one that gets the most excited once combos start happening and stuff like that. See the other girls start ducking and clutching their head, and she's just like, yo, combo city. She's hyped. Meanwhile, DaFeetLee's trying to bring back this round. Ooh, that counter hit is a start.
Nice. 1 hit away from stun.
Got it.
That's the power of DaFeetLee, man. He knows all these setups, and he knows how to rack up the stun really fast. He makes you afraid to push buttons, and he dashes in and throws you, you know, just for trying to sit there and block. So, let's see if Sanford makes an adjustment here. Sanford's adjustments usually are just rush you down even harder than he did before. And then if that doesn't work out,
more, or
so.
But it's not like he's just doing it, right? He's taking calculated risks based on the situations that he's seen.
Oh, no, yeah. He's definitely thinking about why he's doing it. He's not, I won't say he's doing them randomly, but he definitely likes to turn up the pressure to see if you could keep up with him. So, nice
Great
shimmy there from DaFeetLee. Again, 1 hit away from stun.
Uppercuts out this time.
Good reaction there from Sanford.
Yeah, that was a wise choice to go to the uppercut. Lots of free damage off the fireballs as well.
Sanford got a small lead, but just like that crouch fear buffer has been putting in a lot of work for him.
The EX duck into grab, that setup kind of reminds me of the old Dudley EX ducking. It can be really hard to see.
Yes. The thing about it is that the yellow on the EX is the tell. It lets you know, like, okay, she's going for the EX command grab. But she's conditioning you with so much of her other moves, like the jab, elbows, the toward fierces, dash up, normal grab, that you kind of just sit there trying to block, and then that one just sneaks in. You know, it's risky, but it gets the job done.
The knockdown after is very good as well.
Yes. Just like that, Sanford going back to that usual adjustment where he's just continuously rushing down, and it's working for him. 1 hit away from stun also. Nice. Oh, he dropped the combo. That could have been it. He's still in a good position. Wow, that was so risky.
Flipped her limb.
Okay, nice jump. Cross up. Medium kick. Look at those girls in the back getting hype, man. They go crazy when the round ends.
Round number 2. DaFeetLee looking really good in these sets so far. Good block.
Oh, no confirm on that frame trap.
You never really want to go to the strong fierce, the full target combo, unless you're sure it's going to hit.
Yep. I mean, he could always make it safe with the EX fireball, but maybe he wants to save his resources. So good stuff by Sanford there, recognizing that he's not getting the hits every time. Oh, missed opportunity there, but not too bad. He's still in the lead. Nice jab check from DaFeetLee. He got some good shimmies.
Pressure,
oh,
that's
the
a stun. B-skill.
There you go. Nice meter build on that.
Final round.
I love how she does the hula hoop pose before she does the V-skill.
Yeah.
Good block, but no punish on that sweep. Good block again.
Nice crush counter sweep there. See what he gets from it. Put her in the corner. Nice. Oh, nice jump short. Gets him out of the corner.
Interrupted. Yep.
He gets stuff started. Oh, a little late on that throw attempt. Didn't give him a chance to anti-air. Sanford running away with this round.
He is sweeping away at the max range.
Uh-oh, but this could get bad.
Good block.
One combo into super might kill. So Sanford definitely still has to be careful. Oh, good fireball
to the
there.
face.
Laura could actually super through that, but it was hard to react to at that range.
Yeah.
So
At that range, forget it. One thing about throwing fireballs and reactable fireballs, what you're talking about, you can say, oh yeah, I can react with Laura's super to a fireball. But at that range especially, which is kind of the tip of Ken's low forward range,
yeah.
it's if you can react to a fireball there, you have some pretty godlike reactions because it's quite difficult.
Nice punish there. Patrick recognizing that any sweep into V-skill is still punishable. Good awareness.
Lots of frame trap pressure. Not too many throws coming from Sanford's side. Mostly frame traps.
Nice combo there. He made the fireball hit late so he could get more hits.
Yeah, that's the typical crush counter punish, I think, for Laura.
One thing Sanford is getting away with that Graham Wolf has a series on his Twitter where he talks about things that people should be punishing or little tips for Street Fighter 5. And anytime Ken does a string into back strong, he's actually -2 on that. So
that's why a lot of Kens like to use stand short after.
Yes.
Much tighter than going for a back strong into crouch strong or something else.
So he loses a turn and he's hitting after he's doing a negative move. So Patrick is just a little bit unaware.
Pressure again.
Near stun. Let's see if he makes it work.
Empty low. Good block and good punish.
Wow, that's not the optimal punish from Sanford, but at least he did punish it. Stun. All right, one apiece. That was a really good round from Sanford. Maybe he got some information that he could use for this third round. Nice dive kick to get in. But he seems a little cautious about playing footsies with Laura because he dive kicked, didn't really get the hit, and then he just backed off. So,
which is interesting because I feel like you shouldn't be afraid to play footsies with Laura. You should be more afraid of the mix-ups and the command dash and blah blah blah. Versus her pokes, not as scary for a Ken player. Nice jumping.
Let's see what he does with the EX Tatsu. Patrick getting a lot of mileage with the jump tech.
So serious right now. Nothing but silence all around us. Punish. Yep. Oh no.
Very tense moment in that round. No. Oh, wake up super. He is on tilt.
He definitely tilted. He tilted because he dropped that V-trigger combo, but he had a lot of life left in that round. I would not have given up there.
Yeah, he was committing to that super before anything that Sanford was going to do, that super was going to come out. Because Sanford was completely in the air when that super came out.
Oh, yeah.
So he was on tilt.
2-1 in favor of Sanford Kelly.
It's one of the strengths of Sanford, man. He knows how to play at a really high pace, keeps it fast, and he tries to force out mistakes. One of the rushdown gods of the East Coast. East Coast is known for having lame players, but he's one of our few players that is known for rushing down. So
he likes to attack.
Yes.
Great whip punish.
Good jump. See what he does with this. Oh, he was a little afraid to pressure there, probably trying to bait out a DP. Good frame trap. Nice DP.
Activation time. I think there was more. Oh, he wanted a setup. I see. Good blocks on Sanford's side.
Nice sweep. Nice throw there. See what he gets from it. Ooh.
Gets uppercutted. Sanford tried the short Tatsu after, I think.
Yeah, the short Tatsu goes on the other side, but hits from the back, and then he gets a juggle DP after, but he missed it. Nice dash up low short. And match point for Sanford. A lot of people were counting him out early, but he's proven that he's you know,
looking good,
doing
man.
good.
1 round away from top 4.
Oh, you gotta make
Good
those
punish.
saves.
Oh, crush counter opportunity. Very nice. Good block on the overhead.
That was a very tricky setup, though. So
It was.
good stuff to Sanford for seeing it.
Grabbed out of the V reversal.
Nice throw break.
Another throw.
The thing about Laura that she's weak to throw mixes, but she also doesn't have anything unthrowable.
Her best reversal is the EX elbow, which is only armor.
On frame 3. Uh-oh. I guess I'm started. Wow, that was so ballsy, and it worked out.
Sanford could definitely steal this round. He's out of meter,
Burned
but
a lot of meter, though.
that's safe.
Went a little crazy there, but it paid off. And he wanted to keep that pace really high, and it worked out. Good stuff to Sanford. Nice try to Patrick. Patrick is eliminated.
He gets 5th place tonight out of 12.
Yep.
At
Tied
the
for fifth.
Invitational. Good stuff to him. He's like rubbing his stomach.
Blown up. Sanford
that
got his
was-
revenge.
All right, so next up we're going to have Moons versus Alucard. This is the other side of losers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I know. I saw that, man.
Alucard talking about his input woes. Had a couple input problems in the previous match.
Just keep your head in the game, you know?
He knows what to do. I wouldn't worry about him too much. Them Midwest boys.
He was explaining why the EX Slash came out when he was playing against Shine. So what happened is sometimes you're mentally committing to go for a V reversal, and you're naturally holding back. EX Slash is a charge move, so Shine probably didn't do an attack, or probably just did like one light attack, has very little block stun. He got out of block stun, and the reversal EX Slash came out instead of the V reversal.
Let's see. That's tough.
Extremely punishable move. That's why if you're going for V reversals, try to wait until you see the block stun before you start committing to mashing V reversal.
All right, Moons versus Alucard. Losers quarterfinal. Again, it is a best of 5 set, and we're playing tonight for $1,000 thanks to the fine folks at Sennheiser. Sennheiser, is it Sennheiser? Somebody was making fun of me earlier. Sennheiser. Is it Sennheiser? I'm saying Sennheiser. It's Sennheiser. That's the correct way to pronounce it. Forgive me, guys.
So Sennheiser.
English. I failed that. Even though it's not an English word, haha, but I still failed it. Anyway, $1,000 thanks to them and Zowie/BenQ. That's a stun.
Nice pressure from Alucard with Birdie. There's another matchup where he feels better using Birdie than Nikali. So, and it shows, you know, sometimes he makes these switches and, it's for a good reason.
Sennheiser is a German company. I didn't even know. I should learn about the fine folks that give us these dollars.
German quality, man. It's always known to be really good.
Hey, it's funny, Sennheiser sponsors this tournament, but the headsets we're using, they're the Sennheiser headsets. I actually bought these long before they sponsored this tournament because many people find these to be the best headsets for streaming. At least our level of the game.
Good pressure from Moons.
Nice combo too.
Nice
Oh,
combo.
that's so damaging.
Yep.
Punish all day.
Moon's kind of struggling to keep up with Alucard's pace. Alucard's really rushing him down and putting the pressure up. And let's see if Moons makes any adjustments. I don't see him switching to Rashid in this matchup. Rashid doesn't really give him any advantages versus Birdie in this particular matchup, but I think this was more of a player thing than a matchup thing, the way those rounds went. You can definitely see the way Alucard's playing. He's more
Nice
hungry for
punish.
blood. one thing that he's doing in the neutral is he's using the heavy headbutt, which is only -5. I don't think Bison has a move that can punish it at that range because it has a lot of pushback also.
Standing medium punch is 6 frames, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think
6
it's
or
a
7, and I think the crouching one is like 6. So wake up EX command grab. It's unthrowable. A lot of pushback on that one.
Oh, man. Alucard actually took his hands off the stick there for a second. He thought that headbutt combo would kill. But
It's
it was
actually
not
a setup that he did when he did the heavy headbutt and V trigger. It has a lot of pushback, but a lot of people aren't aware of it right away. So he catches you trying to punish it on block with his own whiff punish, which is what he did there.
Good break. Nice punish.
Nice punish on that. Just didn't cancel into anything, but
No, maybe he wanted a scissor kick, I imagine. Crush counter. Crush
nice
counter
crush
again.
counter again. Very
Free
good
jump
round
there.
from Moons there. See if he's able to finish it off. Trying to catch his legs, but
He's got a huge lead.
Yeah.
Any whiff punish will do it. Any solid hit will do it. Oh my.
oh, but Alucard bringing it back.
Don't tech. Oh my god. You're letting him do whatever he wants. Please. There you go.
Good awareness on that setup. It's only -1 on medium headbutt into V trigger, and then he immediately goes into EX headbutt, which has armor on frame 1, which will catch any button that you try to punish with. So good awareness from Moons not to press a button and then punish after.
Pressure. Nice jump out.
Nice.
Full
Got a
punish.
full punish on that into super and all that.
50% scale. Still going to do a lot. Ouch. That was a chunk.
You see, that's clear that he was ready for that because some other players jump away and they don't get a punish. So
he-
good awareness to get the neutral jump full combo punish on that.
He was even ready to combo into super at the end. With punish. Nice empty jump. Alright.
Nice way to bring it back there, Moons.
Dude, these guys are mauling each other.
Yeah. I kind of think that it looks like Moons made a strong adjustment in that match, and I think Alucard might switch back to Nakali. It definitely would not surprise me if he switches back to Nakali. Okay.
Nope, he's sticking out.
Yep. Okay.
Alright, 1-1 is the score. Mountain Dew time.
All right. Trade in
That was,
Bison's favor. But
yeah, the situation after was not very good.
yeah, not good. Only 0 on block with that stand heavy kick. That's why he's throwing it out. Goes over lows. Really good to deal with some of Bison's pokes.
Head stomp to escape the corner.
Yep. Good dash up jab. But Alucard's sitting on a nice lead right now. Sometimes that's all Birdie needs to let you hang yourself -1.
Crush counter. Really intentionally leaving that gap there.
Yep.
Fight.
These guys are both kind of slowing the game now, trying to feel each other out, see what they can create some opportunities.
Yep.
It looks like Alucard made a big adjustment by using the roundhouse more. It looks like Moons hasn't figured out how to deal with it just yet. But get a nice sequence going right now.
That jump in after the V skill was very important. Good anti-air as well.
He has also Birdie in the corner. This is where Bison wants you. Good sweep. So much range on that sweep.
He's got to
Nice
be
crush counter.
That was huge. He's got to be aware of this Birdie super.
Yeah. Oh, careful. Nice.
Right out of the
What a
air.
hard read. Sets up the V trigger. EX head stomp.
He tried to dash under thinking it was a regular jump in.
Interesting setup there. I think Alucard got caught trying to walk back.
Maybe.
And
He might have tried to super or something crazy like that.
yeah, and Moons, he would have canceled to V trigger anyway, so good stuff from him.
pressure.
Oh, you got to be careful with those cancels into V-skill because they're not safe, but they sneak them in somehow.
Big damage off the super at the start.
I think he might get a setup from this too. Not 100% sure. Yep, he does. Very good round for Alucard. Got about a 70% lead.
That is
With
a
the
stun.
perfect.
Bananas there. Free combo.
Going back to what he was doing in the first round, turning up really high pressure rush down style. It's working out for him. And Moons, you know, just got to make some better adjustments. I think reverse rush down might be the answer here, but we'll see.
You know, he's always been kind of, at least in Street Fighter V, he's always been a bit of a reactionary player. He kind of watches what you do, and then when you make mistakes, he takes advantage and he attacks. That's his style, right?
Yes.
But at the higher level of the game, you know, people are better. They make less mistakes. And I find that's where Moons kind of struggles the most, is when he's trying to force mistakes out of his opponent, and his opponent does not really want to fight too much.
Very good use of the dolphin dive there. I really like the way Alucard is spacing himself out right now. He's not being too risky. See, that was the strength of the regular jump grab there, that you jump away from it, but you can't really punish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Grabbed him right out of that.
It's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah. Bison's got a trigger stocked, but it's not going to matter.
Good pressure there from Alucard, trying to steal this round.
With punish all day. Banana. Another combo. Another banana.
And Moon's forced to fly away because Alucard was ready there with that crouch strong anti-air. Nice. He knows that's not a real block string. Double Psycho Axe. All right.
Cannot take that crush counter roundhouse right
Alucard's
now.
sitting on a nice lead right now, forcing Moons to take some risks to get in. But let's see if Moons is able to pull it out. Both of these are 3-bar V-trigger characters, so it takes them quite a while to get their full V-trigger.
Oh my god, 250. Ouch.
So he only has like 10% left.
Overheads all day. That is it. Alucard will advance. So good stuff to him. Alucard makes it into the top 4. Unfortunately, Moons is eliminated at 5th place, although he played really well tonight.
4th?
5th, because that was winners. Oh, sorry, that was losers quarters still, I think. Let's see.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that was still losers quarters. Loser semis is here.
Okay.
So Alucard over Moons.
Good
And
stuff.
the previous match, Sanford defeated DaFeetLee, right?
Yes.
Let's mark this. Bam, those are marked. So Sanford must face off against Alucard. Are we going to do that now? Okay. All right, guys. So really quick, we're going to have a word from our sponsors before we start the next match. So stick around. Don't go too far. When we continue, we're going to continue on in the losers bracket. It's going to be Alucard